Hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me this week. It's interesting energy around for you guys with the full moon coming up with Scorpio, not this week but coming up soon, but the energy's around. The energy's around for you guys. So this is a general read, just quickly, this is general read. We're using the Mythic Tarot cards, so stories from the Greek myths. So let's get straight into it. Scorpio, what can we get for you this week? Okay, the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Okay, are you going away? Are you leaving something, leaving a situation? There's this element of, with the Five of Pentacles, of leaving or travel. And what you're leaving behind is a situation that's not to you, not satisfactory to you, okay? With the Four of Cups, this is like everything kind of, this is the card of things aren't right. You're not happy. There's dissatisfaction. You're leaving behind something that's not satisfactory to you. And that's all, as simple as I can put it with these two cards. With the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, it could actually be a physical leave, a physical move. Could be like moving house, going away on a trip away. There's this sense of movement. You know, you're leaving something. Okay, now this situation of the Four of Cups is the situation you're leaving behind. This is Psyche, and these are her two sisters. Now everything looks like it's in order, but these two sisters are whispering in her ear saying, there's something wrong with this situation. This isn't right. And it's around a relationship with this Four of Cups. Okay, it might be around a relationship that you might find. The story of Psyche and Eros in this Four of Cups is that they fell in love. They were lovers, but there was this rule by the gods that Psyche was never allowed to look upon Eros's face. And her sisters, you know, they were beautiful. They were in love. They were lovers. And then the sisters are coming in going, he must be an ugly beast. What's wrong with him? You can't ever look upon him. He must be hideous. And the thing is that Eros is beautiful. He's gorgeous. It's just that was the rules around their relationship. Now this is, you know, it's starting to come out now, the rules around relationships. But this person's not happy with that rule, with the rules of the relationships. They're feeling a little bit confined. This is how you're feeling, Scorpio. A little bit confined around, you know, it's good to a degree, but there's something not satisfactory around it. There's something around the rules. You're being bound by some sort of fidelity, monogamy, or something. It doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. It could be anything. It feels restrictive. It feels really restrictive. And so that's why with this Five of Pentacles, you know, we're cloaked. This is Daedalus cloaked, and he's leaving. He's sneaking out. He's sneaking away. Okay, so this might be, you know, you might not. It could be what you're thinking and wanting to do. Okay, and whether you do it or not. But for some of you, you might be taking action on this, and others, it's kind of like, I just got to get out of here. Things aren't quite right for me. Something's not working for me in this situation, and I just need to sneak away for a bit. And it's not so much that you're leaving it permanently. It's almost like you just need to leave it to kind of get your head straight, to work out what it is that you need or want from this situation. And also, you need a little bit of freedom to think, to get out, because I'm feeling restricted in this Four of Cups relationship or situation, whatever that is for you guys, Scorpio. So, okay, and I just got, because it's got the full moon here with this Five of Pentacles, I feel like, you know, this is definitely something that's going to carry on to this full moon that's coming up. As I said, the full moon is, because it's quite a powerful full moon and it's in your sign, I feel like this is something that's going to carry on for the next, not just this week, but it might be over some cycles, at least the next 2 weeks. It will be something that's going to be, I feel like this is the beginning of the stirrings of it. So it's something rising within you, a dissatisfaction that's rising, and it's going to keep going. So it's not just this week, is what I'm getting with that. Because again, we've got the moon in this Eight of Cups, So we've got 2 moons now. So that's why it could be, as I'm getting cycles. We've got the moon in the Five of Pentacles and the moon in the Eight of Cups. You know, this could be over 2 months, over 2 moons. This could be the start of something that's going to happen over the next 2 months, that you're going to find there's things within this relationship that just aren't working for you. So like I'm saying, I'm not getting that you're necessarily leaving, but there might be a distance occurring. So whether you are physically, like maybe you're going away for a little bit, or maybe you're just kind of gradually distancing yourself because you're not sure about what's going on. Now with this Eight of Cups, you know, this is Psyche. We're in the cups where it's all about your emotions and your feelings. It's really that you need to work out how you feel about this situation, okay? That's what I'm getting, is that this is Psyche. Here she is in the Four of Cups. It's the same character, okay? Now, this is after she's looked upon Eros's face and he's left. So there's been a rupture in the relationship. But basically what she has to do is she has to go into the underworld. This is her journey into the underworld. And it's really an emotional deep dive, but what I'm getting is that it's you need to work out and spend some time by yourself working out how you're feeling about this situation. So that's why you kind of need a bit of distance from this person, or space, however that works out and plays out, or situation. So, and it's a necessary, I feel like you're going in voluntarily, because you're not sort of person that is just going to, if this is romantic, you're not, there is a lot there between you and this person. So you're not going to just kind of cut the cord. It might be you just need to work on certain parts of your relationship. It's not like it's definitely over, or whatever situation this relates to. But it's before you decide to even walk away, because that thought is stirring within you, that you'd like to leave this situation, whatever this is, because it's not working for you, or it's starting to not, it's becoming apparent that it's a bit, there's restrictions around it that are not working for you. You need to know, being Scorpio, you need to know how you feel deep down around this before you can make that decision. And that's what this Eight of Cups is. Now with the Two of Swords coming through, this has been a little card of the week actually so far, the Two of Swords, and it's around not wanting to acknowledge a conflict, okay? So I feel like there's an innocent party in all of this, is the feeling I'm getting with this Two of Swords. And it's, what am I getting with this card, the Two of Swords? Because I'm just so drawn to Orestes in the middle here with his hands. And he's the child, he's the innocent one, while the two parents are fighting. And so I feel like there's an element, there's an innocent here. There's someone here that is not wanting to hear. So hear what's going on. Is there a child involved? Or is it your inner child? Or is it there's an innocent party? So is it that you're tempted to be with someone else, or you have been with someone else, and you kind of don't want to hurt the other person? Is the other person the innocent party? I'm not getting so much that you're the innocent party, Scorpio. Sorry, but it just is that there is an innocent party here that you need to be mindful of, whatever that means. Okay, that's just all I'm getting with this Two of Swords, because you've kind of got to do what you've got to do. I'm not saying this to make you feel bad about this, because I feel like you've been brought down this path because it's where you're being led. It's where you should be going. And sometimes when you follow your own true path and your own true feelings, it does hurt other people. It can hurt other people. But it's just this element of being mindful of the innocent parties involved with this. So we've got quite a bit out of 4 cards for you this week, Scorpio, because I think things are going to start really getting quite intense and deepening for you. Really, with this energy that's around at the moment, it's, yeah, I think that it's going to, I don't think we need a lot of cards, basically. So I'm going to ask for a soul card for Scorpio. Message from the soul. What can we get for Scorpio as a little parting final message? Okay, the four of Pentacles. Now, this is also, it could be related to a work situation. But what I'm getting is it's a sense of, is the grass greener somewhere else? So with this Four of Pentacles, this is Daedalus looking at his nephew. Daedalus is the older man looking at his nephew, who's this brilliant young craftsman coming through, and he's kind of going, is he better than me? And what I'm getting from that is not so much a jealousy, because this card is often about jealousy. So if that makes sense to you, then that's what this card is about. But it's about questioning. It's putting a bigger question over everything. Okay, it's like, this is what the soul's doing. It's putting a massive question mark over this process. Not saying there's no right or wrong. Okay, it's not saying going down that path is right or wrong, or what you're thinking or feeling is right or wrong, because you might be feeling thoughts of temptation of somebody else, or thoughts of temptation of moving jobs. There's a temptation of wanting to leave and be with other people and be in a different situation. So, but it's asking you, is where you're at really that bad? Or have you just got that syndrome of the grass is greener? The grass is greener, and when you get there, it isn't all it's made out to be. So it's saying, take a while to really process and assess this before you decide to leave. Okay, because it might be that what you've got, you do actually have a lot of really good stuff in this situation that you're in at the moment. Because I feel like it's not like you have to leave, but it's just a rumbling of dissatisfaction. Okay, so it's sometimes you go through that phases, even with relationships. It's, like the 7-year itch or the 2-year, whatever it is, where you kind of get to that stage where when you're moving into the next level of commitment, you start kind of wanting to go, oh, do I want to be in this relationship? And so you're questioning it. So it's really saying, it's not saying that that you should leave or stay, but it's saying really make sure that you're not seeing the other option through rose-colored glasses, that you're seeing it realistically, and that to be able to look at what you've got and see whether you can maybe adapt or work within that situation, because what you've built up so far has actually been, you've put a lot of work into someone or a situation, and it is actually quite good. There is a lot of good stuff there. So it might just be that it's at that kind of crunch point in a relationship where things kind of just have to evolve and change. And sometimes at that crunch point is when people want to leave, when they want to go. But for you guys, it might be that it's just about to evolve into a new kind of area, a new arena, a new set of parameters and rules that you'll be feeling a little bit better about. So it's saying just assess it, spend some time assessing. So I hope that makes sense for you guys, Scorpio, because I feel like, it's quite an intense assessment. So I hope you have a great week. If you would like to hear more, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Otherwise, I just feel like there's something else I need to tell you, which is why I'm just going to have one quick last look at the spread and see if there's anything else that I need to say around this. I don't think so. Do I need to say anything else to Scorpio? I just feel like I haven't finished. That's why I'm just going to pull one last card. Okay? One last card, because I feel like there's something unsaid. Something hasn't been said. What else? What is it that I need to tell Scorpio? Okay, this is it. With the Page of Pentacles coming in, this is saying this is a seed for the future. Okay? Sorry, I'm getting text messages. But this is a seed for the future, and that what you're doing is planting a seed for your long term. So it's really a question of looking at where you want that seed to be, and whether the current situation you're in is where you want to plant that seed, or whether you want to plant it somewhere new. But it's you've got something special and precious that you're planting. So this is the information coming through. So I hope that makes sense, Scorpio. I will see you next time. Have a great week. Thanks. Bye.